Bem-vindos, bom dia, tudo bem com vocês? Espero que estejam todos bem. E é isso, hoje nós vamos fazer aqui o terceiro episódio da série do Final Fantasy 13.3. Na verdade é terceiro dia, terceiro episódio. Continuar aqui a campanha da A Mulher Relâmpago. Nós fizemos já algumas missões na cidade de Yusnaan e terminamos a missão da campanha principal da cidade da primeira, né, de Luxerion. E é isso aí, vamos continuar a campanha e vamos ver no que vai dar essa parada aqui, hein? Mas o jogo tá legal, fizemos bastante quest aqui. Estamos bem adiantados, eu diria. Certo? Ó, pra quem não segue o canal aí, ó, gente, live na Twitch, inclusive esse vídeo vai ser gravado durante a live. Segue lá na Twitch, vou deixar o link na descrição, tá bom? twitch.tv/evandropiovan. Então cola com a gente lá. Live todos os dias das 20 às 23 horas, tá bom? Então, é isso aí. Partiu jogatina, hein, galera?
If the prophecy in the Oracle Drive is true, then maybe I should have died. That would be the best if it brings out the best possible future for everyone.
I'm not so sure about that. The moment you die, you'll have failed in your mission as Savior. And that, in turn, means you could not save Noel's soul. What would happen to him then?
You're saying those images in the Oracle Drive weren't real? Those scenes where everyone looked so happy and safe? They were no more than just a pretty fake.
They were just pictures. There's no way to see into the hearts of the people you saw in them.
Beleza, já liberou o Warp Machine aqui nessa porra? Tá, né? Bom, eu vou começar em Yusnaan, sabe por quê? Quero entregar aquela missão lá da... Temos que retornar no maluquinho dia seguinte pra poder... Tem tempo nessa aqui. Eu não volto no dia seguinte da missão fail. Um fail, né? Então...
Defenses are tight around here. The first thing you'll need to do is break through the security net surrounding the Augur's Quarter.
I hope you can make...
Nossa, até completei essa daqui, ó. Mata bicho, 1 de magia. Reca.
You did a fantastical job, Lightning!
So, I was wondering.
Hope the next goes as well.
Tem que sintetizar algumas magias também, né? Dá pra dar uma melhorada nas habilidades do boneco aqui.
I'm here to check out places to eat.
Come, Savior.
Savior, you have come. Your fate is in our hands. I see all the threads, past and future, and your path is clear. My eye sees the truth. This is so, and always has been. Our encounter has sealed the spell. Know now, you are bound by my words.
What the hell do you mean by that? Bound by your words? You think that because I came today just like you predicted, you have some kind of hold over me. And now you believe you can tell me what to do next. Is that it?
Yes, you must bend to our will. That is your fate. Do not fight it.
You're just fooling yourselves. I came here today because I wanted to, not because of any spell.
Ah, yes. The illusion of free will is the spell's greatest strength. Now it is time to hear your next oracle. My eye has seen the truth. The 3 stones you must find, and bring here to us.
Stones? As in some kind of gem?
It is ordained. You must obey. Bring us the desert flames. 3 there must be. 1 is borne by a traveling merchant. 1 is found in an underground path. 1 is found on a street with many inns.
So if this spell of yours is real, I've got no choice, right? I'll go out, find those 3 gems, and bring them back to you.
The chains of fate bind you. Tempered in heaven's furnace, by no force can they be sundered. You must do fortune's bidding.
Lembra da localização dessas
You
pedras.
feeling okay? Those men said they cast a spell on you. Do you think that that's true?
They're charlatans and incompetent ones at that. Magic eyes and oracles.
Good to hear.
Era mercador.
Desert flame gems. But you're not gonna play along with their game, are you? You ignore them, right?
Safety
Or
Office,
I could
Yusnaan
find them.
branch of the Order of
Like, you're not
Salvation.
serious about that,
A
are you?
warrant has been issued for the
You know as
arrest
well
of
as
the
me we
woman
don't have to
calling
play their
herself
games.
The Savior. She is armed and considered
Alô?
extremely dangerous.
Alô, né, mano?
E aí, Nelson? Tá falando meio baixo, hein?
E agora?
Esperou um pouquinho.
O microfone que não tava na boca.
É, acho que o jogo também tá meio alto. Deixa eu dar uma reduzida. Fala alguma coisa de novo aí.
Alguma coisa de novo aí.
Novo?
De novo?
Agora tá bom. E aí, Nelson?
Boa?
Bom. O Final Fantasyzinho.
Ai, credo, jogo lixo. Esse é o verdadeiro jogo lixo.
Esse aqui é legal, ele não é por turno, não.
The blade will tell the tale.
Quê?
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior.
The gate to the Augur's Quarter is locked, but
Yusnaan branch of the Order of
You
Salvation.
managed to learn from
Citizens are asked to report
Tá em live?
Better off fighting
Eu tô.
Where could my gem...
Hand over.
Please, how good of you to come and visit our glittering city. This right here is the Augur's Quarter.
Come on!
If you don't have an ID, you're never getting into the Augur's Quarter. If you really want to see one of the shows they hold there, you don't have much choice but the tour guide. The tour guide sneaks groups of tourists in through the back route to see the show in the Augur's
agora
Quarter.
acho que ela vai
Trust me,
cantar.
he's not that hard to
Famoso.
find. In fact, he's about the easiest person to spot.
I think we've got it now. I know how to get you into that palace. The gate to the Augur's Quarter is locked, and that's blocking you from the palace.
Palace guards are
If
conducting
you
a
don't have
search
the
for the
proper
intruder
IDs,
calling
it'll be
herself the
impossible to
Savior.
get through the front
She
gate.
has rose-colored hair and is
There are a
carrying
lot
an
of popular
enormous
attractions
weapon.
in the Augur's Quarter.
Citizens are
People
asked to
want to see
report
them,
persons
and it looks like there's a back route that people without IDs can use to get inside.
Every night, there's a play put on in the Augur's Quarter to honor God, the Song of the Savior. It's very popular with tourists, but most visitors just can't get their hands on an ID, so they find another way to see it.
Hail there, my stylish lady. You're just dying to see this show, aren't you?
You can try to hide it, but I know what a woman wants.
Maybe. Maybe not. Either way, I don't have an ID to reach the theater.
No worries about that. I can get you a special ticket at a special price.
A ticket, huh?
Oh, you playing innocent? I'm sure you know about the sneaking in special. I help the poor visitors to our fair city, people who don't have the requisite IDs, to see our most famous sight, the show in our illustrious theater. And I'm the only option they've got.
So I buy a ticket and you get me in to see the show, and I've nothing to go on but your word.
My word is good, but I can't offer any guarantees. I mean, who knows if you'll make it back alive? That depends on Lady Luck. So put your trust in Fortuna and your money in my pocket.
Fine. But how about a few more details?
I knew you were up for it. All right, let me explain to you the brilliance of my little tour, shall I? It starts next to the monorail track. You know, the one that carries supplies from the industrial area. Up on that track, you'll find some of the best views in the city. If you know where to look, that is. I can take you up on the track from the industrial area and get you set up all nice and comfy. A perch with a view. You'll be able to see the Augur's Quarter and the theater.
Surprise!
Easy enough. So where does Lady Luck come into it?
Well, the tour's not without danger. The chaos infusions have been hitting the industrial area real hard these days. You might have to fight more than just desperate tourists on your way to the best seats. I don't guarantee your safe arrival or return. All I guarantee is, I'm the only way in. Not that it looks like you have plans of actually sitting down and watching a thing.
Aqui tem que achar o caminho, né, pra entrar no palácio lá onde tá o Snow.
Nothing. None of my business to say where you might be going or who you might be going after. I'm sure the Savior plays her cards close to her chest.
Gee, was it the posters around town that tipped you off?
I could sell you out to the palace guard, you know, make a pretty profit. I guess you'll also have to depend on your luck to see that I don't just do that, Now, don't you feel like coughing up and buying a ticket to my tour? I'll even give you a special price, just for you.
Nossa, 2.000 bagulho, que caro, mano.
If you want to betray me to the authorities, go ahead. But watch your back if you do.
Ooh, look out for the big bad Savior. A ticket for one. Time's on the ticket. Be in the industrial area by then or you'll miss your chance for the show. One of my helpers will be in front of the gate to the industrial area. Give them that ticket and they'll take real good care of you. You know the area, right? Past Central Avenue and then across the sand in the lower city. We leave on the dot, so don't you dawdle or you'll have to wait for the next tour.
Comunista!
My good lady.
Vagabundo! Só se o Bonner te absolver.
Vai ser absolvido pelo Bonner?
Lofty, there's a monorail near the palace.
Absolvição pro Bonner, vagabundo.
Guess the enterprising tourists sneak into the Augur's Quarter along that track, right?
Ô, Miranha.
Of course, the crooks who run the tours will most likely have people.
Vai!
You should find.
I'll bring back lost time.
Falando no WhatsApp aqui também no celular, no computador. Tá dando alt tab aqui. Ai. Tirar esse fio do carregador. E aí?
Já foi.
O Cyberpunk tá em promoção, né?
Lá no Tio Skid também.
É.
Another victory.
The Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an
E aquele áudio lá do... Mano, sensacional, né, velho? O áudio tava no talo, velho.
O áudio de quê? Ah, nossa, ainda bem que eu não tava na rua.
Nossa, eu tava em casa aqui também, né, mano? Não tava no talo, velho.
Mas já mandei pra uma galera que tá no trampo.
Hello and welcome. Oh, you'll be back.
Só pra ver o caos?
Só pra ver o terror.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Ô, Miranha! Opa, merda! O cara lá em cima.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to
Tem
report
as 3 pedras ali do negócio. Eu não lembro quantas eu tenho.
security officer.
Tem uma só.
Is everything okay?
You are a prisoner of fate, and
You are the one.
A Desert Flames aqui. Ah, não. Acho que as 3 eram aqui nessa cidade, mas eu não me recordo.
Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Opa!
We stand now. No other place but...
I can't wait for tonight.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer. Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer. This is a broadcast from the Public Safety Office, Yusnaan branch of the Order of Salvation. A warrant has been issued for the arrest of the woman calling herself Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself extremely dangerous. She has rose-colored hair and is
Come in and transform yourself into a brand new you.
Tem umas coisas que... Acho que já pego mais magia, na verdade, viu?
Come back soon.
Desolate in the mornings.
Mas não foi? Ué? O bagulho?
The cycle of death ends now. May you find your way home.
This is the champions.
There are chocobo girls. I love the smell of
That poison.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the
I
Savior.
concoct
She
my
has
new.
rose-colored
Would you
hair
care
and
to?
is carrying
I'm
an
looking
enormous
forward to
weapon.
hearing.
Ficava aquele.
Citizens are asked to report persons matching
This
this
is not the
description to the nearest security officer.
The slaughterhouse.
We know how to. We'll be waiting.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored
Everyone who
hair.
signed up for the tour to see the show is meeting up at 6 p.m.
Citizens are
You have
asked
to be
to
at the
report
gate to the
persons
industrial
matching
area by
this
then.
description to the nearest security officer.
Delicious doesn't even.
CDs is rated 5 stars by Gordon Gourmet.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder
Eu
calling
tinha
herself.
pego uma quest.
She has rose-colored hair.
The cycle of death ends now.
Enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Oh shit. And how might I be of help? Thank you very much.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling
Ah, esse cara aqui,
Your
ó.
gems.
She has
Straight from the
rose-colored
dead.
hair
Want to buy
and is
one?
carrying
They're
an
called
enormous
Desert
weapon.
Flames, and I'm the only one who sells
Citizens
them.
are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Nossa, 2.000, mano.
Well, that's my entire stock.
Light, I don't want to pry, but are you alright?
Miss Mighty.
If you're asking me if I'm actually under their spell, the answer is no. Come on, they're just frauds.
Except, you didn't just pick those gems off the street. You paid a lot of gil to complete that collection.
Hope, you have to give me some credit. I'm just playing along, for now. The best way to find out what they're really up to is to hand over the 3 gems.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching
Looks like
this
you've got
description
yourself
to
a
the
ticket
nearest
to the
security
play.
officer.
Even the best are willing to deal when we've got something they want, huh? Just make sure you don't deal your life away.
You can't even see the play?
We promised to deliver.
The food produced by the
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself
Acho que eu
the
tenho as
Savior.
3. Inclusive, a próxima etapa da quest é matar, mano, um monte de bicho lá até o último.
Citizens are asked to report persons Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching
The
this
eye
description
has
to
you
the
in its
nearest security
thrall,
officer.
Behold, the eye has seen the truth. She returns to us bearing the 3 gems, just as foretold.
I was doubtful, but I guess you do have special powers. That spell really works. So why don't you tell me what you really want from me?
Very well. The time has come. Listen well, Savior. I have seen it. You will hunt monsters, fearsome creatures that plague this land. The Eye has seen you defeat them all, even the ultimate beast.
And your all-seeing eye doesn't lie, right? Because your spell will make it true?
It is fate. The Oracle has spoken, and you have no choice but to act. Free our city of the monster menace.
É isso mesmo, ó, Niblets. Só que agora não tem mais tempo.
They've got a monster infestation and they want someone to clean it up for them. And that would be me.
They're nothing more than con artists, manipulating you to do their bidding. Now they hope they're getting from killing monsters.
Maybe it's just as they say. Get rid of the monsters and the city will be a safer place.
They're saying you think this is for the greater good. If you're right, you should help them out. Do what they want.
Vai ter que voltar lá pra Luxerion.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer. Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
The train will leave shortly.
Use the northern station for Yusnaan and the southern
Chocoboco, Lina!
Agora tem que... Puta, vai ter que fazer as quests do cemitério também, mano.
Essa me agrada.
You did it! You made someone's prayers! A ghost was... My friend claims to have seen something strange.
Só abriu um monte de quest agora, hein?
That's odd. Why isn't anyone answering?
Please, somebody help me! Please!
What? Who is this? Who am I talking to?
Thank goodness! My name is Louise, and I'm being chased by some people!
You're being chased? Alright, stay calm. Do you know where you are?
I'm by the North Station, right outside the graveyard.
I'm with the Order. I'm inspecting the clock tower.
That's where they hung the dummy. You didn't happen to see if they left anything else behind, did you?
Thankfully, nothing dangerous was uncovered. In any case, this clock is fine. Job done.
But there's a problem?
There is. I don't know if you're aware of this, but the clocks in town are all set to this one. Well, if I want to go the extra mile, I really should check the other ones too. Make sure they're all ticking right. Problem is, I have to stay right here and keep an eye on this one. If only there were someone else to check the others.
But there isn't. And so you're stuck. Why are you so worried about the clocks anyway? What's the big deal?
It's hard to explain. I have this irrational fear that keeps creeping into my head. That should the clocks ever stop, then that'll cause everything else to too. Time, the world, everyone. Finished. I have to know that all the clocks are ticking. I hate to ask, but could you check them for me? It would certainly help put my mind at ease.
Cara, tem que verificar 13 relógios.
Sure. How many are there in this city?
Mas...
It's not safe around here anymore. Quiet around here. Stop by our store, you'll never need a doctor.
People are shopping more in the south part of the city.
North Station has been...
The nights are quiet around here.
Trains departing from the North Station are express to use.
Uma boa olhada em tudo pra não perder nenhum relógio, mano. Ah, agora o cemitério tá aberto, pelo menos. Eu posso fazer aquela quest agora.
Somebody! Help! Please help! They're after me! Is anybody there?
Louise, is that you? Are they still after you?
Mais água, hein?
You again. The girl who answered earlier. Those people chasing me. I lost them once, but they're back.
Looks like they don't know when to give up. Where are you? Do you see anything familiar around you?
Fala, tarugo. Então, valeu, hein, mano.
Scream for help to get their attention. I'll try, but I can't promise I'll make it there in time.
Okay, I'll do that, but...
Don't you think the timing of the call was a little odd? It's like the phone rang when I got close.
Make sure you have eyes on that place. I think you should go and see if she's okay, though. She sounded scared.
All right. She said she could see the cathedral. That must mean the south of the city.
She ranked officer?
Remind me not to one skilled fighter.
We've just gotten a special.
Now. The mist clears.
Aubrey, next
Perfect.
time. A warrior's warning. We have this. I'm so glad I.
As the chaos devours the world.
Do you know the fellow called Armand? Every day he comes out to stand on the street and does nothing but talk to himself.
Guys, keep it rolling.
Now.
Relógio, mano.
Hectic in the mornings.
Make sure to tag everything.
Kids are worry-free.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Public Morals Office of the Order of Salvation. It is now noon. Please pray. Let us devote our working day to
Não
the
tem mais relógio, não, né? Olha aqui mais uma quest, ó.
You look like you have troubles. Something on your mind there?
Well, no, not really. Just lost in my thoughts. Thinking about an old friend.
Oh?
He passed away, unfortunately, a while back.
I'm sorry.
Oh, by the way, my name is Armand. Would you have some time to spare? I have quite a story to tell about him.
Deixa eu ir no banheiro pegar uma água enquanto passa a cutscene.
He was a reporter.
No banheiro, depois pegar uma água, né? Fica até estranho.
Mightier than the sword. A do-gooder. Believed he could save people by exposing the evils and hypocrisies of society. Naive, maybe, but full of determination.
Being naive's better than having no ideals at all.
Agreed. At first, he was just a regular beat reporter for a local paper. His articles were mainly about the local stores and great discounts they were offering that week. You know, little tidbits to help people out in their daily lives. As you can tell, nothing worthy of the front page. But one day, a great opportunity fell into his lap.
He got assigned a big story.
You're one step ahead of me. But that's enough storytelling for one day. The rest will have to wait for another time.
Oh, meu. Pronto, voltei.
I'd be happy to share the rest.
Rumor has it the victims of the children's I want to see it for myself. But I'm not stupid enough to walk around after dark.
Au, au. Muito bicho pra matar, velho. Que nem um relógio, né? Aqui eu vim? Não vim aqui, né? Opa!
My sword strikes like lightning.
Pedaço já fui, vou dar só mais um bizu, velho. Pra garantir, né? Carinha que mora logo ali?
My bone. It's too high for me. My ball. Thank you. Wow, you can climb anything, can't you?
What are you doing here all by yourself?
I'm waiting for my brother. He's a bounty hunter. He left to fight a really scary monster that came out of the chaos. He went to kill it with some friends a while ago.
And he hasn't come back?
No, and it's already been 5 days.
That's a long time. Look, I know you're worried about him, but you have to take care of yourself too. It wouldn't do your brother any good if you got yourself killed out here.
I'm okay. Besides, it's my job to wait right here till he comes back. He's really strong. I know he'll be back soon.
I'm sure he will be. If I see him around, I'll tell him you're waiting for him and that he should hurry home.
Thanks. Now that I have my ball back, I have something to play with until he gets here. Don't worry about me. I'm okay on my own. Thank you.
Fiz essa quest aqui, hein? Me deu outro item de quest. Pode levar. É bom, hein?
Please visit our hotel.
Citizens, lend me your ear. Eternal despair is the
São 3 relógios pra gente completar aquela quest.
Chocobocally? Have you been to the dazzling city?
The phone again?
Hello? Hello?
Louise, is that you? Are you okay?
Ah, recebi a notificação da Twitch agora que você tá em live.
Depois de 40 minutos?
I'm just glad you're all right.
Recebi agora a
What happened?
notificação.
Well, I managed to get away from those people from before, but now I think I'm lost.
Let me get this straight. You're not hurt, just lost. And they're not chasing you anymore? The people that were after you before?
Yes, thank you. I'm all right now.
Look around you. Do you see any
Preula,
landmarks?
só veio pra
Can you
morrer?
describe what you see?
I see a bunch of shops nearby.
How far from the South Station are you?
Pretty far, I think. I didn't think about where I was going. I just ran. It's kind of messy here with a bunch of little streets.
All right, I'll come find you. Stay there. Don't move an inch.
Okay, I'll stay here. And,
Yeah?
I promise this isn't a hoax. You might not believe me, but I really need your help. I swear I'm telling the truth. I'll be waiting for you. I hope
O camarada meu abriu o áudio lá atendendo a família.
Quem que atendeu?
O camarada meu do
Louise?
trampo.
Louise, what was she trying to tell me?
Tomou aquele bait.
I realize this is out of the blue, but you don't happen to be looking for a little girl named Louise.
I am. How did you know that?
A good guess. I've fallen for her old pranks myself once or twice.
Pranks?
Yeah, she's a bored little girl with too much time on her hands. No one around here takes her seriously anymore. Think about it. I mean, she's been living here for several hundred years. Several hundred years. I mean, how easily could she get lost?
Of course. Just because she sounds like a child. No child in this world is truly a child any longer.
And even if she is lost, I mean, it's not as though she's hurt or in any kind of danger or something. I'm sure someone will help her out.
Hope, what do you think? This is just another one of her famous pranks? The way she got cut off seemed real.
She could have done that herself.
Tem mais relógios. E já peguei um ali.
There was something in her voice, a real desperation. Whatever the case, I'm gonna find her. She's somewhere far from the South Station. Did she say messy little streets?
She has to be talking about Old Town. I think that's our
Não.
best bet.
Atirou que eu não vi.
Realmente parece.
The children of Etro have finally been eradicated.
Aqui, ó. Ô, desgraçado. Acabou bem na hora o poder.
The saint?
Outro NPC aparece por aqui. Tá. Aparentemente aparece de noite.
There's a man going around killing monsters left and right. Not from around these parts, that's for sure.
Outra quest. Mano, peguei quest pra caralho, hein? Só que são tudo quest longa agora.
Enjoying a yourself?
Aparentemente de vários dias.
It's my journal. I've written in it for years. I read through it every day. It reminds me of the past. I'm retired, so I have plenty of time on my hands.
Those are all yours? Every single one?
I've been writing for 500 years now. That adds up, you know. The memories. I've experienced so much in those years. I've really led a great life. Nowadays, I find joy in reading about the past and enjoying freshly baked delicious muffins. That's all a simple man like me really needs.
The simple pleasures in life for a simple man.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, speaking of freshly baked muffins.
Fresh out of the oven, just the way you like them.
Excellent. Thank you very much, young man.
You say that to me every day. Change it up a little, will ya?
Oh, I'll think of something different for you tomorrow. Let me see here. There you go.
Thanks. See ya.
Marlin bakes the most mouth-watering muffins. They're exquisite. He even delivers them to me here personally every day.
That's nice. You two seem like you're old friends.
Well, I'd like to think we're more than that. Talking to him always cheers me up. I've never had a family of my own. To me, that friendly boy who brings me muffins every day is like the son I never had.
Great memories, great food, and great friends. What more do you need? Looks like you're all set.
Indeed I am. I know we don't have much longer in this world, but even if everything ends tomorrow, I'll have no regrets. Well, except for one little thing. It's about these journals. Well, I'm afraid I lost the first one some time ago.
Ué, quem que viu?
It chronicles the first 50 years of my life.
Mentira.
50 years.
You want it back, of course.
Yes, I do. I don't suppose I could ask.
vai
Well,
cacete.
do you think you could look around for it?
Sure, why not? I'll take a look. How will I know it's yours?
My name is written on the cover. I don't think you should have any problems recognizing it. Oh, and I'd like to ask you not to read it if you find it. Not to say my life has been all that exciting.
Of course. It'll be tricky to find, though. Is there anything else that might help? Do you remember where or when you lost it?
Well... It's a bit of a long shot, but I may have donated it with some of my old books by mistake a long time ago. If memory serves, they went to a woman named Mitka. She runs a secondhand shop, or used to. I'm afraid I don't know where she is now, or what she's doing.
E já não temos informação de porra nenhuma.
Nós sabemos que nada sabemos.
É.
I hail from Yusnaan. Citizens lend me your
Oh.
Not from around these parts, that's for sure.
No one will dare defy us after all of this.
Relógio, acho que aquele relógio tá na passagem lá. Vai ter mais nenhum.
Chaos has come this far?
Toma. Fire in the hole!
Do you know
Toma.
anyone named Mitka?
Mitka. I know someone with that name. I see her around the commercial district all the time. From the looks of it, she doesn't own a shop, though.
Excuse me.
What is that? Let me thank you for visiting.
Commercial Dish.
Do you visit
Que era? Ah, lá embaixo, ó.
anytime?
Ah. Dá mais uma volta, eu vou falar com aquela mina. Pega mais o relógio, já entrega a quest.
She didn't steal that, did she? Must be from a faraway land.
Can you take me? Try it. I will strike you down.
Só que esse aqui eu tenho que matar pra completar a quest, essa bolota aí, ó.
The mist cleared. Can you take me? Try it. No more lies, just the truth.
Vamos ver como é que eu vou... Nossa, vai ser bicho, hein?
Fool could not hope.
Apagou a luz vocês dois, vamos brincar lá fora que tá sol. Apaga a luz. Não vai ninguém pro parquinho não, eles estão cansados. Não, você acabou de falar que tá cansado.
A girl? Does her name happen to be Louise?
Yes. Do you know her?
Yes. Who took her?
That bunch of heretics. You know, that rowdy group. They must have drugged her. It all happened in the blink of...
The children of Etro are still up to their games, I see. Where could they take...
The Order seems to think that's...
Why not? Her life is at stake.
Everyone around here knows Louise. I don't know if you're aware of this, but she has a reputation for being the girl who cries wolf. Everyone's worried that this may just be another prank. This whole thing could be staged.
It seems Louise has gotten herself into real trouble this time. People witnessed her being snatched up by the heretics.
Maybe what started out as a prank got out of hand, and there was nothing she could do about it.
Feel like dying.
Agora essa quest só vou conseguir terminar quando anoitecer, quando abrir o portão do Warren lá.
Maybe that's why she was made their target. Even if she disappeared, they knew everyone would just think it's Louise being Louise.
The Order has closed the investigation. That's the end of that. But if she really was taken by the children of Etro, it's not going to end well for her.
Yeah. We all know how it'll play out if we don't find her soon. Let's head to the Warren and see if we can save her before it's too late. The blade will tell the tale. You're down.
Já tem uma skill depois de pegar aqui quando... É de super pulo, né, mano?
The clocks are all ticking happily away. I hope you can relax now.
Thank you. If I had failed to inspect the clocks and they had stopped, I don't know what I would have done. I would have felt responsible for the world coming to an end. I wouldn't have been able to keep living, not with that kind of guilt on my shoulders.
I'm glad I could put your mind at ease, but remember, the end is still coming, you know. A lot sooner than you think.
That's encouraging.
What can I say? It's inevitable.
Yes, I do know that. But that's the reason why I care for the clock so much. I don't want to wait for the Savior to come and do all the work.
Why is that? You don't trust her?
No, it's not that. When the world ends, I want to be absolutely sure. I want to be 100% certain that I finished the task that I was meant to do.
No regrets, is that it? No feeling you left your job unfinished?
Yes, that's exactly right. No regrets. Even if the Savior doesn't show up to save the whole of mankind, I can face the end with pride.
Aí, ó. Mais uma alma salva.
Needs to be saved by God. Maybe completing your duty is the way to salvation.
Olha ela descendo, olha o cheiro.
É, enxofre.
Verdadeira.
Olha o cheiro de enxofre.
I'm looking for a woman who used to own a bookstore in these parts. She also goes by the name Midka.
Well, my name is Midka, and I ran a bookshop once back in the day, but that was over 200 years ago. Are you certain I'm the one you're looking for?
I'm not, but maybe you can help me. Listen, I know it's been a while, but I was wondering if you remember a man named Ranulph.
Ah, yes, I remember him. Gosh, that was a long time ago. Who are you anyway? What do you want with him?
He's the one who found me, really. He asked me to track down an old journal of his for him.
He did? That's a strange request. And what is he up to these days?
Eating muffins and reading his books. That's about it, really.
Oh. So, why are you helping him, if you don't mind my asking?
It's what I do, that's all.
Oh. Are you one of those people who does charity work?
Call it what you will. So, can you help me out?
All I can tell you is that I've never handled his journal, but I do know a thing or two about his past. But none of that is for me to divulge. If you want the truth, you need to find out for yourself.
I plan to. I just don't know where to start.
Head to the part of the city they call the Warren. Once there, seek out the man with no name.
Mais uma quest pra ir de noite.
Hope there's only one of them, or that's gonna be rather difficult.
Oh, not to worry. You'll find him. But I urge you to be very, very careful. What you're doing is admirable, but it might not be what he really needs.
Agora é entrar lá no cemitério. Matar uns bichos lá.
I know you're curious.
Esse aqui, ó.
Come and get it.
Ai, caralho, eu usei a skill errada, mano. Ah, tá mais um daquele, hein?
I challenge you.
Apanhei bastante aqui, hein?
My sword strikes like lightning. I will strike you down. Lightning strikes. Don't even try. The cycle of death ends now. Dream of salvation.
Tá bom, já é o suficiente pra completar a quest isso aqui. Opa! Bom, hein?
Don't even try. May you find your way home.
did she?
Down. Fool could not hope to.
I'll bet she can use magic. A warrior from another realm.
I'm a splendiferous.
Nossa, tudo isso pra ganhar 1 de força? Motor coil. Coil. Pera.
Here, this is for you.
Eu acho que agora. Pensar, deixa no banheiro. Aí, voltei. Quests, vamos ver. Side quest aqui, Luxerion. Tarde da noite, vou conseguir. Pra cacete pra fazer aqui ainda, hein? Cara. Eu acho que eu vou... Ah, eu vou ter que voltar lá pra Yusnaan. Fazer uma quest lá. A etapa da quest principal. Aí depois... vou voltar pra cá. Vou pegar uma de fantasma aqui ainda.
If you get bored of the ever so glamorous life in the city, you can always head.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying
Formal's weapon.
Everyone to the banquet of the Lord, our own little palace for all to enjoy.
Hello, well...
Business is good.
It is, thank you. Word of our shop's special flavor has quickly spread through word of mouth. This city is known for its gourmet restaurants, but none can hold a candle to the chefs we have assembled in our kitchens.
Best chefs in the city, huh? Lackley mentioned his missing fiancé was a great cook. I wonder...
Ma'am, is there something I can help you with?
I hope so. I'm looking for someone by the name of Filiana. According to her fiancé, she was a fantastic cook. Does this ring look familiar to you at all?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. I recognize that. The woman was a wonderful cook indeed. Though the strange thing is, I never knew her by the name of Filiana.
She may have assumed another name. Was the woman you knew beautiful enough to turn the head of every man in the room?
Now, this is taking quite an odd turn. She was no doubt a very handsome woman, but very advanced in age. I suppose she must have been beautiful enough to turn heads once, but she was undeniably an old woman. Of course, we are all old now, that we don't age, but she must have been quite elderly already when time stopped for all of us.
An old woman? I suppose that can't be Lackley's lost fiancée, but where is she now?
I'm afraid I don't know. The lady in question fell ill and left our restaurant. I believe she moved to Luxerion to live with the support of an old friend there.
Do you know how to reach her? Or that friend of hers?
Unfortunately, I don't know that woman's name or anything else about her. I saw her only once. She was a young woman, and if I recall correctly, wearing a rather unusual hat. Perhaps she was her daughter.
I see. Thanks for your time. You've been a great help. Lackley's ring ended up on the finger of a beautiful but old woman somehow. It's possible Filiana sold the ring. I'm not looking forward to telling Lackley about it, but he deserves the truth. He needs to know.
Beleza.
Can't you find somewhere else to be?
Qual essa mina? Eu não lembro, mas acho que é lá de volta lá em Luxerion, né?
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
The tour meets up in front of the
Citizens are
gate.
asked to report a person matching the description to the
You'll have
nearest
to be here
security.
at 6 p.m. Make sure you're not late, or they'll leave without you.
Good evening. It's now 5 p.m. and the nightly festivities are about to kick off. The ritual...
No room for doubts now.
and Leisure Committee would like to take this opportunity to welcome all new visitors to the city. Remember, the only crime in Yusnaan is not having fun. Thank you.
Aqui aparecem uns bichos mais cabulosos, viu, mano? Aqui tem uma quest. Olha o Anubis aqui, ó. Lá embaixo, ó. Tem um item de quest lá. Ah, não é aqui não, é proof of alguma coisa.
Lightning strikes. Can you see me?
Caralho, viu, mano?
I'll take you to the unseen void. Better get ready for the next.
I hope I can get a glimpse of it. There's no getting through.
You got some.
Here's my ticket.
Damn right it's good enough for me.
Then I guess.
Welcome.
Here.
Very good, madam. In you go. Now listen up and let me explain the rules. Participation in the tour is strictly at your own risk. Whatever happens, it ain't our problem. And that's it.
Per the schedule, okay. There's a foul sea called pneumonia that labors.
The cycle of death ends now. I will strike you down. Now. The mist clear.
It is the
Que
last
não tinha enfrentado antes, né?
in the world.
Can I reach it?
I wouldn't try. That foul sea is guarded more heavily than snow. Everything depends on it.
No more lies, just the truth.
It's the source of all the supplies that the world depends on. Humanity wouldn't last long without it.
Ô, buçanha de bicho. Nossa, mas tá difícil, hein, mano?
Strikes like lightning.
Puta que... Porque matando bastante bicho assim, pelo menos vai facilitar na quest lá de matar todos. Preciso.
Now.
It's an unbelievable scene, isn't it? The whole world's running out of energy, and Yusnaan's no different. Yet...
The cycle of death ends now. I saw this coming.
Every day it manufactures tons of food and goods, which are then distributed around the world. It produces useful goods from nothing, or so it appears. The truth is that it seems to use the chaos as its raw materials.
So the food that these people eat comes directly from the chaos? They put it right in their bodies?
goods produced by the Foul Sea come first to these warehouses. There should be a way onto the rail. You just have to find it.
My sword strikes like lightning. The cycle of death ends now. Better get ready for the next fight.
It's a tough road. If I just keep going. If I just keep going.
Pô, amiguinho, você podia ter um negocinho pra nós aí também, né? Olha, eu preciso desse bicho. Recoil, ó, aí mesmo.
Don't you want a little something?
The cycle of death ends now.
Hey!
Ah, mano.
You come back.
Umas poção, né, velho?
Oxe.
Opa.
If you want to sneak into the Augur's Quarter, you have to go through the industrial area. My sensors are picking up chaos infusions throughout the city. If you keep going that way, you'll end up in danger.
Not a whole lot of other options, are there? I wouldn't want to miss the big bash.
Matar mais um só por garantia, velho.
Better get ready for the next.
Esse item eu preciso bastante.
My sword strikes like lightning.
It's almost as if it gets stronger the more people come to the rebels. But why would it?
Chaos feeds on despair, right? These...
Those fireworks signal to the city that a performance is about to begin. Today, like every other...
É a primeira etapa, né, do...
I found you! It's me. You sure this is a good place for you to be? You can see it, can't you? This place is going to be Chaos City soon.
Lumina.
The Sea of Chaos that laps at your heels. It's one of Yusnaan's biggest sights. It's like part of the show. Wow, would you just look at it? The chaos is going to swallow everyone up. I think the Savior has to do something. Since it doesn't seem our patron is doing much locked up in his palace.
What's Snow thinking?
Oh, he's not. At least not about the city. He's just thrown his arms up and given it all up. He's pacing back and forth in that little room of his, waiting for the world to end. You know why, right? dead inside.
You mean Sarah?
That's it. You aren't so dumb after all. Of course it's Sarah. Snow's never been able to let go of her. Do you know how many years Sarah's been dead now? Even so, he goes on pining and dreaming and wishing. He basically wore every bit of himself away. And now there's nothing of Snow left inside. So sis, how about letting Snow free already? For his own sake. If you ask me, it's time he got out from under all the gloom and memories.
Sarah!
Because otherwise, the only thing he has left to look forward to is the end of everything.
Olha o tamanho do príncipe, mano.
Lightning strikes.
Até que foi fácil. Ele é grande, mas não é 2, né?
Isso. Imagina você que é pequeno.
Vira 3.
Time to say goodbye. Any last word? Oh, I get it. You know you're gonna die anyway, so you want to at least go out in style, right?
Light, are you there?
I'm fine. I fell into the warehouses. Which way do I head from here?
Let's see. I guess that you're near the Augur's Quarter. Start by getting out of there, and quick.
Something happening?
I'm picking up strong chaos readings all over the city. I can't say what'll happen. Just hurry to the palace. I've run database checks on the warehouses around here, but I can't tell who owns most of this stuff. People just stored their things here and left them to rot. I doubt you'll find any hidden treasures.
I challenge.
Isso aqui é chato, velho.
Keep up if you can. Showing power in the future. Valhalla will welcome you.
Ice Spark.
Good news. That ID that you got your hands on was assigned to a high-ranking citizen. It should be more than enough to get you into the Augur's Quarter. I guess the original owner had the bad luck to run into a... Well, I don't really have to spell them
cima, eu vim pro lado errado, velho. Ah, não, você não, você não.
Goddess makes me powerful. Goddess speed up.
Ô, filha da puta!
I won't lose. See my blade? Another victory.
Palace guards are conducting
The door is locked, but you should.
calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
Eu quero matar.
Can you take me? Try it.
Carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
My sword strikes like lightning.
Nem sei quantos tem que matar esse aqui ainda pra poder vir o último deles.
Palace guards are conducting a search.
If you have an ID, you'll be able to walk straight into the Augur's Quarter through the front gate.
And is carrying an
You
enormous
should head for the Augur's Quarter before the deliveries start for the palace.
matching this description to
That
the
golden
nearest
statue
security
is a
officer.
symbol of Yusnaan's wealth and power. And you'll certainly never get lost with that kind of landmark showing the way. You've got to get to the Augur's Quarter before the deliveries to the palace begin.
We hold
The cargo line has been severely damaged in an accident. Investigators are currently assessing the damage. Early indications are that the woman calling herself the Savior was involved. The palace has been locked down as a security measure, and the distribution of supplies has been temporarily
Light,
suspended.
things aren't looking too good. I hoped you could hide amongst the deliveries to sneak in, but...
But what? Change of plans?
Sure, I guess you could say that. For some reason, the service entrance was suddenly forced to lock down. That path is closed to us now. It's not certain why they suddenly closed shop, but it was about the same time that my chaos sensors went haywire. That kind of reaction, it can only mean two things. If we're lucky, it's just a new chaos infusion. If we're not, then it's a Seath. If Snow has finally lost his grip and become a Seath, he'll be nearly unstoppable. Light, pull back for now. We need to find out more.
I'm not done yet. Hope, start thinking up a new plan. One way or another, I'm getting into that palace.
But, Light...
Seath or not, nothing's changed. I am gonna save him. Well, after I beat some sense into that annoyingly thick head of his, that is.
Okay, Lightning. We've got to give up on the service entrance. There is one other plan I had considered. It's pretty destructive and definitely dangerous.
Doesn't matter. What is it?
As you can see, the palace is surrounded by a formidable wall. All ways in and out have been locked down, and there's no tunneling under it either. It looks quiet, but trust me, That wall is too well guarded to try and sneak over.
Yeah, can we get to the point, Hope?
There's no path, so you have to make one. A show is about to start here in the Augur's Quarter. A show with one fantastic finale. At the climax of the show, a stage and an actor on it is propelled up to the top of the set by a little rocket power.
And you want me to climb onto the set and jump into the palace? I hate to break it to you, but that's a pretty big leap.
Not if you can topple the set and form a bridge. Then you can just simply walk across. It'd be easy.
I'm not sure that easy means what you think it does.
Fireworks are launched all around the theater at the finale. If you increase the number of fireworks, well, you could weaken the set enough to bring it down.
You were telling the truth about it being destructive, weren't you?
And you don't have much choice.
I guess I've just got to keep moving. Keep your eyes front. Right.
That's the spirit?
Hope. Does that mean you'll be watching the rear? You'll have my back?
Of course I will. That's what I'm here for.
É. Vou ter que fazer missão impossível aqui pra conseguir passar o portão.
The cargo line.
Eu acho que agora eu vou voltar.
Investigators are currently assessing the damage.
He's a slave
Early
driver. He's in a
indications are
mood
that the
because he
woman
can't come
calling
up.
herself the Savior was involved. The palace has been locked down as a security measure. Palace guards and the distribution of supplies has been temporarily.
You must be in charge around here.
And just who might you be?
Just someone who wants tonight's show to go down in history. Doubling or tripling the fireworks should do the trick. Enough to scare the patron out of his den.
Did you escape from some mental hospital?
I'm just an old friend of the patron's. He never shows his face, so I worry. He's not the type for flowers, so I thought I'd send him a good show instead.
3 times the fireworks? That would cause one hell of a stir.
Yeah. This city could use a good stirring. If not at the end of the world, then when? Not much point playing by the rules now.
I like your style, lady. And you're not wrong by any means. Half of Yusnaan's already sunk under that wretched cloud we call chaos.
Let me get the fireworks. I'll make sure we have more than enough. But it's gotta be today.
Hell, let's do it. But this conversation never happened, capiche? If you need help with the fireworks, the stagehands can help you out. I'll make a couple of revisions to the script. This'll be a show they'll never forget.
Investigators are currently assessing the damage. Early indications are that the woman calling herself the Savior was
If you want to know
involved.
about fireworks,
The
I
palace
guess
has
you
been
should talk
locked
to
down
an
as a
expert.
security measure, and
I
the
suggest that
distribution
you
of
go and
supplies
find
has
the
been temporarily
pyrotechnician's crew
suspended.
chief.
Hi, welcome.
The cargo line has been severely damaged in an accident. Investigators are currently assessing the damage.
Essa aqui também, nossa, é monte de garbo pra ela, velho.
Cares about what?
The palace has been locked down as a security measure, and the distribution of supplies has been temporarily suspended.
Wow, look at
I
you.
repeat,
What is it?
the cargo line has been severely
It's just that,
damaged in an accident.
You have the most
Investigators are
amazing
currently
look,
assessing
and
the
it's like you have
damage.
this incredible aura
Early
that's screaming,
indications are
"Look
that
at
the woman
me!"
calling herself the
I mean,
Savior
I bet
was
people
involved.
stare at you all
The
the
palace
time.
has been locked down
God,
as a
you're
security
so
measure,
lucky.
and the
What's your
distribution of
secret?
supplies has
I
been
have no
temporarily
idea what you're
suspended.
talking about. I don't have any secret.
I repeat.
Why don't you take a breath and calm down for
The
a
cargo
second?
line has been
Right,
severely
I'm sorry.
damaged in an
It's just that I
accident.
got so
Investigators are currently assessing the damage.
People to pay
Early
attention to me.
indications are that the woman
It's not that
calling
I'm
herself
vain
the
or
Savior
anything.
was
I'm
involved.
trying to make it as a
The
baton
palace has been
twirler.
locked down as a
I've
security
gotten really
measure,
good at
and
it
the
too.
distribution
I
of
can twirl
supplies
with the
has been
best of them,
temporarily
but I
suspended.
can't call myself a performer without an audience.
It's not exactly
The
my
cargo
field,
line has
but
been
have
severely
you tried
damaged
working
in
on
an
your look,
accident.
improving your stage
Investigators
presence?
are currently assessing the damage.
Not
Early
so much.
indications are that
I
the
spend
woman
all my
calling
time
herself the
practicing
Savior
baton
was
dawn to
involved.
dusk. I've never
The
had
palace
time
has
to learn
been
about
locked down
clothes
as a
and
security
fashion
measure,
things.
and the distribution of
Neither have I.
supplies has been
Trust
temporarily
me.
suspended.
Shut up. That's not true, is it? I mean, look at you.
The cargo
And
line
look
has
at
been
me.
severely
I
damaged
wouldn't
in an
even know where to
accident.
start.
Investigators
Wait,
are currently
I have
assessing
a
the damage.
fantastic idea.
Early
Can you
indications
collect the
are that the
dormants
woman
for
calling
me? If
herself
I
the
see enough
Savior
of
was
them, it
involved.
might trigger my
The
dormant
palace
fashion
has been
sense.
locked down.
Esse aqui, nossa, tem que dar monte de
And the distribution of
bagulho pra ela, velho.
I wouldn't want to give out fashion advice, but if it's just collecting things, I guess I can do that.
The
Really?
cargo line
You'll
has
help?
been severely
You're the
damaged in an
best.
accident.
I mean, I've heard of the
Investigators are
dormants,
currently
of course,
assessing the damage.
but I have no idea.
Early
Can you
indications
just
are that the
collect
woman
a
calling
bunch and
herself the
show me what
Savior
you
was
find?
involved. The palace has been locked down as security measure, and the distribution of supplies has been
I
temporarily
can't believe you
suspended.
were able to collect so many. Okay, now give me a minute while I look
The
through.
cargo line has been severely
Now
damaged
I
in an
get it.
accident.
I'm gonna go change.
Investigators are
I'll be
currently
back in a
assessing the
sec.
damage. Early indications are that the woman calling herself the Savior was involved. The palace has been locked down
Pronto, agora a mina tem um rabo.
and the distribution of supplies has been temporarily suspended.
Pra frente ou pra trás?
Atrás.
Is this my new look?
The
Am I
cargo
new
line has
and
been
It's good.
severely damaged in an accident.
Phew, I was hoping you'd
Investigators
say
are
that.
currently
I
assessing the
know,
damage.
there's still room for
Early
improvement. I
indications are
still
that
have
the
a
woman
lot of
calling
work to do
herself
in
the
the
Savior
clothes
was
department if I
involved.
want to stand
The
out.
palace has been locked down as
I
a
hate to ask
security
you for
measure,
another
and the
favor,
distribution
but
of
can you
supplies has
collect
been
more
temporarily
adornments for me?
suspended.
This is a really awesome start, but I need more inspiration if I want to
The
be
cargo
stage star
line has been
amazing.
severely
Please, you have
damaged
to
in
help
an
me out.
accident. Investigators are
Once you
currently
collected a
assessing the
few,
damage.
take them back to show
Early
the girl.
indications are that the woman calling herself the Savior was involved. The palace has been locked down as a security measure, and the distribution of supplies has been temporarily suspended. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. The cargo line has been severely damaged in an accident. Investigators are currently assessing the damage. Early indications are that the woman calling herself the Savior was involved.
Tonight will be special.
The palace has been locked down as a
Hey,
security
what's
measure,
up?
and the
Change of
distribution of
plans. We're
supplies has
upping the
been
amount of
temporarily
fireworks in the
suspended.
finale. At least double, maybe triple the number.
And why is this the first
The
I'm
cargo
hearing
line
of it?
has been severely
Let me
damaged
guess.
in an
It's that
accident.
blasted director's
Investigators
idea.
are currently
Folks can
assessing
call
the
him a
damage.
genius all they
Early
want. But
indications
that doesn't
are
mean
that the
I'm a
woman
miracle
calling
worker.
herself the
But
Savior was
I
involved.
suppose complaining to
The
you
palace
won't
has
help
been
the
locked down as a
situation. You're one of his
security measure,
assistants,
and the
right?
distribution of
And you know what I'm
supplies has been
talking about.
temporarily
You're
suspended.
probably feeling the blunt of his capricious behavior as much as I am.
Then
The
help me.
cargo line has been
Can you
severely
add more
damaged in an
fireworks to the
accident.
show?
I want to
Investigators
say
are
no,
currently
but
assessing
even
the
if it is
damage.
impossible, I'll still
Early
have to do it.
indications are that the
That's
woman
my
calling
job
herself
after
the
all.
Savior was
All
involved.
right, I'll do it.
The palace has been
But I
locked
warn
down
you,
as a
it'll
security
be anything
measure,
but
and the distribution
half-assed.
of supplies has
But you're
been
gonna have to
temporarily
help me out.
suspended.
I'm out of gunpowder, so I can't make any more fireworks
The
here.
cargo
There are
line has been
pyrotechnicians
severely
all over
damaged in
town
an
who launch
accident.
fireworks to mark the
Investigators are
hour.
currently
You know
assessing
that,
the
right?
damage.
Here, I'll
Early
write you a note.
indications are that the
Show
woman
this to
calling
any
herself the Savior
pyrotechnicians
was
you
involved.
meet.
The
I'll give you
palace
what
has
they
been
can
locked
spare,
down
but
as
you're gonna have to
security
move
measure,
fast to
and
get
the
them all.
distribution of supplies has been temporarily suspended.
By the way, my pyrotechnician buddies aren't the only
The
source of
cargo line has
fireworks.
been
Buy
severely
some,
damaged
haggle
in
for
an
some,
accident.
do whatever you need to do if it gets us the firepower we need. We just have to be sure that we have enough. Everything else will work itself.
Colocar pólvora na porra toda, velho.
Security measure, and the distribution of supplies has been temporarily suspended. I repeat.
Blake, you got the boss
The
on your
cargo
side.
line has been severely damaged in
little
an
something for
accident. Investigators are currently assessing the damage. Early indications are that the
Go and
woman
gather
calling
up all
herself
the
the Savior
firepower
was
you can
involved.
find.
Is it just my
Palace has been locked
imagination, or
down
are you
as a
looking
security
forward to this
measure,
just a
and the
little too
distribution of
much?
supplies are conducting research for the perhaps the king.
Agora eu tenho que sair, coletar um monte de...
Don't worry, the cargo line has been significantly damaged in an accident. Citizens are asked to report personally assessing the damage to the nearby.
Nossa, essa voz falando da fundo tá me irritando de uma forma, velho. Não para, velho.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security security officer.
What are you doing? It's the boss sent me. We're mixing up the plans for tonight's show, so I'm collecting fireworks for him. Here, these are his instructions.
Change of plans? It sure does look like the boss is writing. Fine, take them all. Or nearly all. I'll just keep a few around, Twig. Those fiery blooms in the night sky are like... That's how we let the boss know we're on the job. Without... See that? That means all good. You're going to need to get more fireworks from the others too, right? If that's the plan, you'd better be on your way. When the time comes, the fireworks are launched up into the sky. Each site sets off their fireworks at a different time, so you should think carefully about the order you want to visit each.
You did it. Now you just need to keep on going at this pace.
I hear some firework nut is opening-ish.
The blade will tell the tale. Don't even try.
Tomei hit da onde, mano?
Expected as much.
Issued for the arrest of the woman calling herself. The citizens are asked to report person. The Recreation Review Committee would like to remind visitors that a piano performance and fountain show is currently being held in the Revelers Quarter. They'll miss being held in the Revelers Quarter. They'll miss signature Yusnaan.
The blade will tell the tale.
Cara, tinha uma quest aqui, ó.
No! God, don't surprise me like that. I'm tense because it's almost time to set off the fireworks. Please don't sneak up on me.
Tonight's launch is canceled. The boss is having me gather up all the fireworks.
Is that right? Oh, thank God I'm saved. I may work as a pyrotechnician, but I just can't stand the actual setting off of the fireworks. I can barely hold the match. I shake so much. Here, just take them. I'll use what's left to...
Todos os NPC masculinos desse jogo aqui parece que dá uma mordida na fronha, viu?
So, have you picked up the fireworks from the others? You'd better set out soon if you hadn't gotten around to them.
You've collected the fireworks. I guess it's time that you take them to the boss in the Augur's Quarter.
Hit him where it hurts.
Hallisgarden are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are carrying an enormous weapon.
Cara, uma quest.
I smell fireworks. Do you make them?
Me? No, I'm just a humble fireworks seller. No one knows me. Though if they do, they know me as Funicula, the lowly pauper who dreams of owning a fireworks store in the Glutton's Quarter.
Well, that was a lot more information than I needed to know. I am in the market for some fireworks, though. What can you give me?
Give you? Look, I'm trying to run a real business here, okay? I don't give anything away without getting something in return first.
How much?
You're a firework fan too? No, I like that in a lady. But alas, I'm out of stock.
All right, then I guess we're done here.
Whoa, hold your chocobo. It's not my fault. It's the monsters who have run me out of stock. They made off with my precious wares of scares, my fireworks.
I see. I guess I'll have to get him back then.
Oh, you do that, and I'll thank you 1,000 times.
É esse aqui.
The cycle of death ends now.
Aí, ó.
These must be the fireworks that merchant. I think you finally got enough fireworks. Take it back to the boss in the Augur's
Savior. She has rose-colored
Here are your stolen goods.
Oh, thank you. Now I can finally open my store.
Tem uma parte aqui do jogo do Homem-Aranha aqui, Evandro, que eu achei que era muito parecida com o do GTA 4.
Sério?
Aí eu tô numa missão aqui que um tal de Nico tá falando com um cara aqui que vai passar os planos pro Roman pra assaltar o cassino.
Ô, louco.
You opened up shop.
Tá estranho esse Miranha aí, hein?
Miranha aqui,
What do you think you're
eu
talking
baixei a
about?
cópia do
Whoever said I'd sell you a thing? I couldn't possibly
É
take
do
a
napolitano.
not even one. You're the reason I was able to achieve my dream. Take all that you can carry with you.
Thanks, but you just finally got them back.
Don't you worry about that. What's a grand opening without a few giveaways to liven things up? You sure you don't want to take one more?
One more. Why don't you light that one for me right now? I'd like to see the fireworks I worked so hard to get back for you. Show me what you got.
Oh, I can do that. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'll give you your own private viewing for all your help. Thank you. You saved my shop and me.
O Nico dançou.
Já virou farofa. Opa, a questzinha deu um tributo bom aqui, hein?
Excellent.
It's like a dream.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder.
Shine hope on the future.
Yourself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Vou botar mais um negocinho, hein? No banheiro rapidão, gente. Pera aí. Voltei. O que eu ia fazer agora?
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
You must be one of the pyrotechnicians. I heard I could get some fireworks around here.
Keep looking.
It was the boss who sent me.
Do I look like I care? Unless, get me some booze and I might have some fireworks.
Eu pego essa porra, mano.
If I have to, just wait here.
Huh? You really do that? Well, if you're willing to fetch booze for me, know that you have to be willing to fetch the best. You got that? Bacchus's Brew. Ever heard of it? It's a drink of legends. They say that one sip will whisk you away from this world and the sorrows it comes with.
Fine, I'll get some.
You do that, and get it done before the day is over.
Are you really gonna do it? Give in to a drunk's demands?
I don't have time to try and convince him to hand over the fireworks to me. It's just a lot faster to get him the drink he wants.
You might be right. He didn't seem like the type to listen to reason.
Standing way up.
Head back to the Author's Quarter and give those fireworks to the boss.
She has
You should have more than enough.
Eu pego isso, meu Deus. Ah, deve ter restaurantes aqui.
Citizens are asked to report the Recreation and Leisure Committee would like to remind visitors that the amazing dancing chocobos are currently performing in the Augur's Quarter. Thank you.
Welcome. Are you here for a meal?
E por aqui tem que ter essa porra, velho.
Search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
Welcome.
Do you happen to carry Bacchus's Brew here?
Why, yes, we certainly do. What we lack, however, are available seats.
I don't need a table. The brew is actually a gift for someone. Would you be willing to sell me a bottle of it?
I would be delighted. Though I hope you understand that it is one of the more expensive items we have available here.
Nossa, 1000!
So this is Bacchus's Brew. I owe you.
I am honored to have been some help to you. I'm sure the recipient will be delighted to receive a gift from such a beautiful woman.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
This is Bacchus's Brew, the real thing! I can have it? Really?
Sure, but only if you give me what I want. Now where are the fireworks?
Hold on, I'll get them. The fireworks are yours. As many as you can carry.
Did you make these? They're not like any of the others I've seen. I can tell you put real care into making them.
Ah, you've got a sharp eye. Yeah, I poured my heart into them. I promised someone I would, and I keep my word.
Promise someone. So this was a special batch? A custom job, is that right?
Yeah, for one of the local kids. He was always a sickly little thing. Never left the house. But he told me he loved the fireworks he could see from his window. I made him a promise. I said I'd make extra special fireworks for his birthday, which, funnily enough, is today. Or it would have been if he were still alive.
You sure you're all right with giving these away? Aren't they special?
The kid's gone. Better to get some use out of him than to let him go. Actually, you know what? Leave me just one. That'll be enough. I'll set off this one for him. Maybe you'll see it.
Thank you. They'll be used for something very important.
Good, they're yours. In the meantime, I'll let Bacchus here keep me company. If it's true what they say about this stuff, in a few minutes I won't remember any pain at all.
So I'm gonna blow up that set with the fireworks meant for a dying child. Somehow, it doesn't seem right.
I know what you mean. But Lightning, don't forget we're trying to save a world here. And those fireworks are going to help.
I know. I'll get over it. If I can, then I can always find someone on that Bacchus's brew and join the pyrotechnician for a drink.
Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officers.
Cara, tem que voltar lá pra outra cidade já, mano.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Description to the citizen.
That should be plenty of fireworks. Now we just need to make sure you're on the stage when it lifts into the air.
And when it goes off, I jump on for a free ride.
No, it'll be too late by then. You'll have to be on the stage already.
On stage? As what? A piece of scenery?
É, Ismael.
You have to find a part to play in the finale.
What? No. I can't possibly.
It's not a question of can or can't.
Some things in life you just do. Right.
Exactly. Now, go and deliver the fireworks to the boss. We'll figure out the rest later.
Citizens are asked to report persons matching
The fireworks
this
boss is
description
at
to
the
the
launch
nearest
site near the
security
Statue of
officer.
God. First, you need to deliver the fire.
If you've got all the fireworks...
After that, you can talk to the director about getting a part in the show.
Now, where could they have all gone?
I brought the fireworks. Will this do?
Ah, I thank you for... What's this? This is way more than I asked for.
We want to make this a show people will never forget.
Is this another one of the director's wacky ideas? All right, I'm game. I've bowed to his whims this long, no reason to quit now. It's gonna be dangerous with all these fireworks going off at once. If you're really serious about doing this, it'll have to be done carefully. I'm not here to kill anyone, you know. Make sure that director of yours knows that.
I think the boss has guessed what you're up to. He knows his fireworks and what they can do.
Then why doesn't he try to stop me? I guess he thinks it's still a straightforward duel.
Cara.
As long as he keeps thinking that. I really think you can pull this off.
Maybe, maybe not. But I've still got to memorize the lines and the rest.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
É o bagulho. Ah, é ali, ó.
I'll direct you through the moves and feed you your line.
You went and got all...
Thanks. Lead on, Puppet Master.
Well, why don't we rehearse a bit?
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior.
Okay, it's all ready to go. The fireworks are in place.
Fantastic! We're going to light up the stage like never before. We'll give you exactly what you want. A show that no one is ever going to forget. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if we bring down the whole set in the finale.
I wonder if your actors know how flimsy your setup is. Don't you think they'd want to know about it?
And just what are you hinting at? You're not seriously threatening to blab to the cast and let them in on our secret, are you?
I'm just concerned for your star, that's all. I mean, what if she gets hit by the fireworks and thrown off the stage? You need someone who knows the risks and how to handle themselves.
Maybe. Who's going to replace her on such short notice?
You're looking at her.
Huh? You want to get on the stage? So, this was your plan all along. All these extra pyrotechnics, they're for your own grand debut. You've got chutzpah to spare, I'll give you that. If you aren't the perfect person to play the Savior, I don't know who is. Hell, I'm thinking maybe we should put you up there.
Good. Then it's settled.
Wait. There's just one condition. If you're going to go on stage, you'll need a proper ensemble. No one's going to believe you're the Savior dressed like that.
I'll just wear the costume the actor usually wears.
No, out of the question. It would never fit. And besides, the look is completely wrong for you. Look, I can't let you on my stage if you don't have an outfit to wear for the role. I leave it to you to find one. Now, go buy something that'll work. Or you can go with the other option. You could win it.
Win it? What do you mean?
The Slaughterhouse. Right now, the grand prize is an outfit that'll be perfect for your debut. It was made for you. Join the tournament and win that dress. Now that will be your real audition. You say you can handle yourself on stage no matter how dangerous? Then prove it. Win that tournament. Go on, clock's ticking. Enter the Slaughterhouse tournament and win the perfect costume for the Savior. If you can do that, you pass the audition. Then you can stand on stage as the star of tonight's grand finale.
Ah, ai sim, viu?
So the director wants you to win at the arena to be in his play. How about that?
Easy for you to say.
Like, head to the arena and get yourself a costume.
She has rose
If you don't hurry, you might not make today's finale.
Slaughterhouse time. Watch the world.
Falou alguma coisa, Denivaldo?
Mightiest and most foolhardy warriors duke it out in Yusnaan's famous battle arena. Brought to you by the Recreation and Leisure Committee and the Association of Health Potion Wholesalers. Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to
Na hora que eu parar aqui, eu te mando, Smelt.
to the nearest security officer.
Resetou tudo?
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying. Do you know the magic word? And is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report.
Oh, are you one of the challengers competing tonight? I'm Zoe, owner of the Slaughterhouse. Since you're a new face to me, I'm gonna start by teaching you the rules.
That would be good.
Here, challengers may take on monsters in a fight to the death. Victory will win you great prizes. The battles will not be over quickly. It would be wise to clear your schedule before taking part in this competition.
Excuse me, I'm here to sign up for the tournament. I was sent to get the dress that's being offered as a prize.
I've already heard the story from Sarza.
Você resetou o bagulho? Você já fez a configuração da NVIDIA lá?
Let me share a little something with you. That is not a
Pra
part
não
of
gargar lá?
You need to be committed.
Oh, don't worry. I know that better than anyone.
As the Savior, you should fear no enemy, not if it stands to harm the people of this world that are yours to protect. Show me if your
O
heart
painel de controle da NVIDIA.
Show me in the Slaughterhouse.
I've never shied away from a fight. I'll take that challenge.
I know that you seem to have confidence in your strength, but do you have it in your skill? I want no rough hacking and clumsy tussles. Show me a beautiful win, worthy of the role of Savior. After all, that garb is one that I made myself. I will not hand it over to someone who would only sully it.
You'll have no complaints. So tell me, what are your conditions?
Why don't you show me if you can win in tonight's special match? Give a performance worthy of a lead actress and drive my audience into a frenzy.
Tem, pô, tem um setupzinho que você faz, você salva uns 30% da placa de vídeo ou mais.
Go on. I'll see that you have a good burial if you die. Trust me.
Bloodsport fans, are you ready? It's battle time! Give a warm Slaughterhouse welcome to our next challenger! Here she is! Come on, show her some love! It's the challenger, Lightning!
Tem. Trava FPS lá no painel de controle da NVIDIA. Independente do que você marque no jogo, ele sempre vai fazer o que o painel da NVIDIA manda. Se você trava no painel da NVIDIA 50, 60, independente se você marcar no jogo 200, ele vai entregar 60.
Beyond death, there is no good.
Eu te mando o vídeo já já também da configuração.
The winner is Lightning! The delivers another resounding victory! We're witnessing history tonight! Come on, fans, let's hear your roar!
Vai melhorar muito, você vai ver. Se você nunca fez, nossa, faz uma diferença absurda.
I suppose I should expect that from a novice actress.
Citizens are asked to report persons
Like,
matching
you only have to make it through here.
It is time for the... Go on. I'll...
Ah, então dá, pô. Pô, vixe, você vai rodar tudo no talo. Eu só não costumo usar o RTX. Ah, não. Ray Tracing não dá, não. O bagulho engole o...
The cycle of death ends now. Challenge accepted.
Assim, o DLSS é muito bom. DLSS é bom.
You made it through the second round as well. Good job.
There's just one last battle.
You've come at last. Go on. I'll see that you have a good burial if you die. Trust me.
Are you ready, Bloodsport fans? 'Cause it's slaughterhouse time! We're going to drive the chaos away! The Night of Light, lightning! Show us what you're made of!
You will only get one chance.
Isso aqui é grandão, hein?
Thanks for waiting. Now, I won't lose.
Já caiu, bebê?
No more lies, just the truth.
Aí é rodo, né, papai?
That went well, right?
E não tomou um stagger ali e foi pro chão.
You come to the slaughterhouse to see a show, and lightning delivers! We're witnessing history tonight! Come on, fans, let's hear you roar!
Era completei uma quest, completar mais uma etapa.
For an adoring audience, you were able to prove your true mettle. If you can face such a stage as that, you might indeed have the makings of an actress. Become the savior you were meant to be then. Give me a line.
Do I have to? To save the people of this world, I would give everything I am.
Ah, it brings back so many memories. Your delivery is full of uncertainty, but that is what lends it its realism. You've convinced me. I will entrust you with both the dress and the role.
The role? You mean the part of savior? It belonged to you once, didn't it?
That it did. That show holds the dreams of this city. A true actress is so perfect, she can only be found within a dream. A play lasts only a night, and yet that one night can live forever in the minds of the people, becoming a thing of hope and inspiration in the form of a beautiful memory. Your audience awaits you. Go, give them a show that they will never forget.
Night parte mal. Agora sim.
That's a dress that will truly shine on stage. I think you should try it on now. Don't forget, this is all part of your audition, even if you don't like the style. It's almost time for the finale. Change into that savior costume and head back to the Honors Quarter.
Eu acho que vai avançar até as 3 da manhã, mano. Se eu for lá agora. Não posso ir lá agora não. Eu vou fazer o seguinte. Tá, esse EP. Nossa, vai 3 pontos pra teleportar, velho. Ah, não. Sei que não tem necessidade de correr até lá agora. Eu vou voltar lá pra Yusnaan agora. Pra poder fazer mais algumas side quests. Tem que fazer durante a noite lá. Aqui vai avançar 3 horas. Eu vou perder 3 horas do jogo. Não vai rolar, não.
I hope you can make the dead dude said that.
You can purchase.
É louco, o bagulho custa muito caro pra teleportar. Se eu conseguir fazer a side quest aqui até as 3 da manhã, talvez dê pra teleportar.
One thing they have in Yusnaan that we don't
Você jogou um Final Fantasy?
Have you been to the dazzling city of Yusnaan yet?
Esse aqui eu gosto, velho. É que, mano, se você for jogar os mais antigos, mano, é muito turno. Então, mano, mano, deixa a pessoa friada, velho. Irrita um pouco. Esse aqui ele não é turno, tá ligado? Ele é mais de boa. Você entra, sapeca na porrada e vai embora.
What?
Care to tell me your name?
You only need a name if you want to talk to people. If you don't, then what good is it? That's why I don't need one. Nor do I ever want one again.
You're definitely the one I'm looking for. The man without a name. That's you.
It's true, I've been nameless for many years. But am I the one you seek? Who knows? Who knows anything for certain in this dying...
Puta, esqueci de falar com uma minazinha daqui também,
I've got
velho.
a question for you. The reason I wanted to talk to you is because I'm looking for a journal. It belonged to Ranulf.
Ranulf's journal? Why? What do you want with a thing like that?
Nothing. It's not for me. He asked me to find it for him. I'm just doing him a favor.
I thought this day would come. After 2 centuries, I'd hoped he'd given up. But when has a man like me ever gotten his way in this miserable world? So much water under the bridge.
What did you say?
You say Ranulf asked you to do this for him. Is that true?
That's right. He did.
Then go to Yusnaan. A woman named Durin has what you're looking for. When you see her, hand her this letter. Tell her that Reddick sent you.
Reddick. So that's your name.
It was... centuries ago. Anyway, you tell Orin who sent you, and she'll help you out. Orin liked to watch the trains go by. She would sit and watch for hours. You'll probably find her near the overlook in Yusnaan, where you can see the tracks.
Tá. Ah, eu preciso de você, papai. Só.
Bring back lost time.
Outer Coil, ó. Isso que eu precisava. Aquela Canvas of Prayers lá, né? Mais uma side quest completada. Vai lá entregar. Tem mais alguns aí de vida.
What's going on here?
I've seen her around. You don't want to mess with the likes of her. Run!
You must be Louise. I've come to take you home.
But who are you? Oh wait, you're the nice lady on the phone, aren't you? I recognize your voice.
That's right. Finally we meet.
Thank you for coming to save me. Even after tricking you all those times, I feel bad about what I did. Really. I mean, all those calls before, they were just pranks.
It's not a prank anymore when you find yourself in real danger. Being kidnapped is serious. Do you realize you would have been killed if I hadn't shown up?
To tell the truth, and don't get mad, I let myself get caught. I told the disciples I volunteer as tonight's sacrifice for the goddess.
What? Why on earth would you do something like that?
No, this is hard to explain. Okay, I know this is going to sound a little crazy, but just try and hear me out until the end. Please? The fact is, I lost faith a long time ago. This world has no future. We've waited for hundreds of years for God or the Savior, and neither has shown up. No one knows if there's a tomorrow. Everyone just lives for themselves. No one cares about anything or anyone. So I had to find out if there was still hope.
What do you mean?
It was a bet, okay? I put it all on the line to see if people were really worth believing in anymore. I've pulled my share of pranks and caused trouble, and I've learned that most people will put up with your tricks a couple of times. But no matter how good I act, how much I cry, and how much I beg, no one ever trusts me the third time around. Even I know when to quit, so I made a bet.
Let me get this straight. You purposefully set me up twice and bet your life on me and my morals. Wagering I'd go against your expectations. You were betting on me to answer your third call.
If you did, then I'd be able to keep holding on to hope. I'd want to keep on living.
That's ridiculous. Do you even understand how lucky you are to be alive? You wouldn't be standing here talking to me if I hadn't made it in time.
I knew you'd come and save me, though. Don't ask me how, but I knew that you were a good person.
What made you think that? You don't know me at all. You must be Louise.
Hey, Chris, tá com delay também pra entrar?
But who are you? Oh, wait. You're the nice lady on the phone, aren't you? I recognize your voice.
That's right. Finally we meet.
Thank you for coming to save me. Even after tricking you all those times, I feel bad about what I did. Really. I mean, all those calls before, they were just pranks.
It's not a prank anymore when you find yourself in real danger. Being kidnapped is serious. Do you realize you would have been killed if I hadn't shown up?
Já aconteceu isso comigo já, é uma porcaria.
I let myself get caught. I told the disciples I volunteer as tonight's sacrifice for the goddess.
What? Why on earth would you do something like that?
No, this is hard to explain. Okay, I know this is going to sound a little crazy. Just try and hear me. The fact is, this world has no one knows.
Quer repetir o chat? Ah, tinha cara que queria conversar aqui.
That reminds me.
I haven't seen.
I take it my concoction worked out quite well.
Falei com os dois ali e agora tem que... Ah, acho que era só isso. No cemitério por algum motivo. Olha o Lackley ali, ó. Lackley.
You really should know your limit. Lackley, hey, wake up.
Excuse me, but who are you? And how is it you know Lackley?
I don't know him too well, but he asked me to find his lost fiancée. I've come to tell him about this lead I've found.
About Filiana? But where did...
At a restaurant in Yusnaan. Apparently, there was an old woman working there who wore the same ring that Lackley gave to his fiancée. And when her health failed, that woman went to stay with a friend who lived in... Huh.
What is it? Is there something wrong with my hat?
According to the man I talked to at the restaurant, the friend who came to pick up the elderly lady was wearing an unusual hat. You seem familiar enough with Lackley. You also knew Filiana's name. Was it you?
Let me explain. Lackley and Filiana and I are friends from long ago. I'm Sela, and yes, I'm the one who escorted that old woman from the shop in Yusnaan.
Care to tell me why?
Sure, but can we go elsewhere? I don't want Lackley to hear this. There's a graveyard with no name. You know of it, don't you? It's beyond North Station, on the outskirts of town. Oh, good. He's still sleeping. Come to the graveyard later so we can talk.
Deixa eu usar uma habilidade. Parar o tempo. Puzzlezinho maroto, Cris.
Looking to jumpstart your day?
Ali pra ver se esqueci de falar com uma mina ali que aparece de noite. Espero que ela esteja lá ainda. De puzzle. Save aqui. Jogo trave, né? Nossa, já acabou o valor de congelar o tempo, velho.
May you find your way.
I witnessed...
You seem a bit troubled.
Yes, it's true, I am, but I don't know that it's something I'd feel comfortable discussing with a stranger.
Fine. I wouldn't want to force you to talk.
You are a rather frank one, aren't you, miss? It's not that I've been sworn to silence or anything. Quite the opposite. I feel like I've got to tell someone. Let me start from the beginning. I am Eremiah, one of the blessed members of the Order tasked with looking after Lady Vanille.
Did you say Vanille?
Yes, our Lady Vanille. The one and only holy saint who has been gifted with the mysterious ability to hear the cries of the dead that are carried on the winds of chaos.
Vanille, the saint?
Yes. Well, the fact is that the Holy One is particularly attached to one particular belonging. A small stone that she always carries.
I'm guessing it's no regular piece of rock.
You're quite right. It seems like something very special. It reflects the light with a rainbow iridescence. But several days ago, that very stone was stolen by some reprehensible thief. Ever since its disappearance, the poor saint has hardly said a word. She's completely withdrawn.
She can't find the thief?
Find the thief? The holy saint? She cannot leave the cathedral. It is completely out of the question.
I see, so you keep your precious saint locked up like some sort of criminal or animal.
You say too much. Well, the only reason the saint is kept within the cathedral is for her own safety and protection.
She can't be trusted with herself?
Yes, that's it, exactly.
If what you say is true and she never leaves the cathedral, then only other Order members could have gotten to her.
You're suggesting that a member of the Order stole the saint's precious belonging? You could not be more wrong. It's impossible.
Then you admit others into the cathedral to see your saint, do you?
There is an outfit which is allowed to enter to make their deliveries, but their staff always go through a thorough inspection. They couldn't even sneak out a pebble if they tried.
There's an exception to every rule. Where do I find him?
I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. I think they work out of the warehouse district.
Rolezinho, hein?
The warehouse district, huh? I don't know how far I'll get, but at least I can give it a shot.
Oh, you are far too kind. Just knowing that there are such generous souls searching will surely put the saint at ease.
Tá a bagaceira lá de tempo de novo, mano.
My sword strikes like lightning.
Ah, sério, jogo? Pode, né, mano? Tem um dos que eu preciso ainda. Ela já nem tá mais aqui, ó. Bosta. Completamente dessa mina. A quest dela aqui. Pausa ali, eu vou ali. Ah, ele apareceu do outro lado, bicho. Aí é foda, né? Acho que aqui, pá. Não, é lá embaixo, então. Bosta, bosta. Tempo.
Fool could not have.
Eu não queria perder o timing dessas quests, velho.
What's the story with the box?
Well, it was given to us by a customer, but they must have forgotten to address it.
Why don't you just give it back to that customer?
Well, that's where things get a bit sticky, you see. One of our new lads handled the package. Said some bigwig from the cathedral gave it to him. Asked if we could hold it for a while.
Rusty.
From the cathedral?
Ah, Rusty Lake.
Let me guess. That bigwig is tied to the saint somehow, aren't they?
How'd you know that? That's amazing. The new lad was delivering packages to the saint's quarters when he met this person. Never even got their name or anything. We've really stuck our foot in it now. The Order is one of our biggest customers. We can't go back and admit we took a package from someone there without checking it.
I may be able to help you out. I'm looking for something that was taken from the cathedral. I'd like to check that box. If it's there, I'll return it myself. I'll take full responsibility for it.
I'd love to let you take a look, but I haven't been able to get it open. I'm thinking it's gonna have to be smashed open at this rate.
Fine, I can handle that.
Wait, what? Hold on, seriously? You're kidding, right?
No, not really.
Looks like there's a lot more to
Could there be someone within the Order with a grudge
O
against
cara tem que entregar lá pra aquela mina do outro lado da cidade.
Jeremiah? She might be able to answer some questions.
E no cemitério ali, ainda entregar mais um bagulho. Com sorte, ainda consegui voltar lá pra outra cidade pra poder fazer aquela parte da quest.
Thanks for coming. Before I tell you anything, can you promise you won't pass this information on to Lackley?
That depends on what you have to say.
Aproveitar e ir no banheiro e pegar uma água, peraí.
Suppose that's fair enough. I hardly know where to begin, though.
How about I start then? The old woman working at that restaurant in Yusnaan had the same ring as Lackley's, the same as his fiance's. Why?
For the most obvious reason, of course. That old woman was none other than Filiana, the person Lackley's been trying so hard to find. After she left him, she began working under a fake name.
That's surprising. The way Lackley described her. Well, she's not what I expected.
He wasn't lying. She was a real beauty, once. We don't know how or why, but something happened to her. In this world where everyone stopped aging, she was the one and only person who managed to grow old over the past years. It began right around the time she and Lackley first got engaged.
But why? Why would it be possible for one person alone to escape the stasis in this world? And are you saying that's why she left Lackley and disappeared from his life?
She said the last thing she wanted to do was become a burden to him. But I know she missed him. She always wanted to know how he was doing. She loved nothing more than hearing stories about him, no matter how banal they were. Back when she could still walk, she told me how she would sometimes pass by him in the streets. She never said anything to him, and he never could have guessed that the old woman he saw was his beloved fiancée.
That's why he never found her after all this time, no matter how hard he searched.
Yes. Year after year, she aged more and more, and her body began at last to fail. She's free from that pain now. Finally.
I see. I'm glad she was able to find peace.
No!
No. Lackley!
I wouldn't have cared how old my Filiana looked! I loved her with every fiber of my being! My only wish was to spend every day with her until the end of the world! Filiana, why did you have to...
Lackley.
Lackley.
Selah, I don't want you to worry about me. Remember what you told me before, when we met? If there's still hope in this world, maybe I'll find Filiana, right?
Yeah, I remember saying that. So now I've just proven there's no hope.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying I need to find my own hope for me. I can't wait around for any god or savior. And even if my hopes get dashed, or they never come true, at least in my heart I'll know she's watching over me from somewhere. I'm done being a fool who runs to the bottle every time something goes wrong. That's not me. I want to show Filiana, wherever she is, that I'm still the man she fell in love with. The man I used to be. That's what she would want. Could you give me that ring?
Here, thank you. You've helped me find some hope of my own, while I was supposed to be looking for yours.
E aí, mais atributo. Bom, foi um bom resultado, tá sendo um bom resultado aqui pra esta noite.
I just came to visit.
Eita, esse dragãozão aí é pesado, hein? Tá mais um pouco, velho. Agora tem que ir lá na parte de cima, entregar aquela maleta, voltar e teleportar pra outra cidade, tá? É como...
Thanks for coming. Come again.
Ah.
Wait till you see what I have in store for our world's very best.
Tem de dinheiro 4 mil. Dá pra comprar um espadão lá pra vender que é bica.
Our goods are something else.
Tá lá.
There's never a day anymore you don't run into the chaos crowd. These are indeed dark days.
Ah, eu precisava desse aqui.
Hey, is this the stone that Vanille's missing?
Oh, this rainbow sparkle, this sheen. Yes, this is it exactly. The saint will be thrilled to have it back, I'm sure.
I don't know how close you are with Vanille, but do you know why she cares so much about that particular stone?
I do. The saint confided the truth to me when it appeared lost forever. She told me that this stone, this very stone, was held clutched in her hand when she awoke from her crystal stasis 13 years ago. She claims this stone holds a special power. Every once in a very rare while, it shows a glimpse of the precious family who is lost to her now. I can tell she cares for them with all her heart.
Family? She must have meant Fang.
Oh my. You know of Lady Fang? Yes, it seems it was possible for the saint to sometimes get a glimpse of Lady Fang in the facets of that stone.
I can see why the stone meant so much to her. Tell Vanille I'm glad she...
Esses são só os dois primeiros mapas do jogo. Tem outros dois lá que os outros dois são mais encardidos.
Chance to tell her yourself.
Huh?
The holy saint herself has expressed an interest in seeing you. And so I was asked to give you this. Here.
A key.
This is a copy of the key that unlocks the service entrance to the cathedral. The saint has no duties at this hour and should be found in her chambers. The gates are locked, but if you use that key that you have there...
Then I'll be able to see Vanille.
Yes. Just thinking that I might get to see the saint smile again fills my heart with nothing but joy and happiness.
Agora é voltar, teleportar lá pro negócio. Pegar tempo de fazer a quest lá.
If you value your life.
Can you take me? Try it.
Ah, vai estourar já aquela magia ali, ó. Cara, esse bicho é chato, hein, mano. Matar uns 40 dele pra poder acabar.
I won't lose. Fool could not hope.
É bom, isso é muito importante, viu?
Chaos doesn't scare me.
Vai pra comprar um negócio e não desce. Ah, caralho, pra lá. Cara, mas acho que ainda vai dar tempo, hein? O tempo tá bem apertado, mas acho que dá.
If you're looking for adventure, try the Dead Dunes. You'll find what you're looking for.
Go ahead and board.
45, vou ter 15 minutinhos do jogo pra conseguir chegar até o local. Eu consigo travar mais uma vez o tempo ainda.
You have 15 minutes until the finale starts.
I'm a splendiferous.
Travar o tempo aqui, ó.
Who are you? You must be Erin. Here, I have a letter for you from Reddick.
Reddick? Well, that's a name from the past. Wait, I thought he was dead. Let me see that thing. Well, that's his handwriting, all right. I'd recognize it anywhere. Here, I've kept the journal with me, just as I promised him.
I don't mean to pry, but how do you two know each other?
We used to date. Not one of my finer moments, that's for sure. Hindsight, you know. But that was lifetimes ago. He made me keep this while we were still together.
Why would he give it to you instead of keeping it? Have you read it?
The thought never even crossed my mind. And I knew anything that bastard Reddick was involved with couldn't be good. Please take it. I'm sick of carrying it everywhere. I'm just happy to wash my hands of the whole thing. It's your problem now.
All right, I get it. Thanks.
Light, you found his journal. I can't believe it.
I know, right? Weird, huh? What I don't understand is why there are so many people involved. First Reddick had it, then he gave it to his friend Orin, for safekeeping.
I wonder if it holds some sort of big secret. If secret's so dangerous, just having the journal in his possession could put him at risk. What do you think?
I think I should read the journal before I give it back.
It would be the fastest way to find out what's going on. But do you really think you should? I mean, it is private after all.
But does it really matter at this point? I mean, we're already neck deep in his affairs. It's all for his benefit anyway, right?
Okay, it's up to you. But remember, what's been read can't be unread. If you want to do this, you're on your own.
I need to know the truth. I need to know for Ranulf, for his own sake.
Day 2505. I searched every inch of Yusnaan. I found no clues as to who killed my wife and child. Day 3229. I came across a merchant in the Warren who had a valuable piece of information about the case. A certain business rival wanted me out of business. Was this his doing? Did he kill my family to make some sort of sick point? Day 4762. I can't stop picturing my daughter's corpse. I can't erase the image from my head. I have nothing to live for anymore. But I can't rest until I find justice. My family deserves it. Day 15756. Revenge is imminent. Mark my words, justice will be served. Day 15757. Justice will be served. Day 15758. Justice will be served. Day 15759. Justice will be served. Day 15760. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. Justice will be served.
This is... I can't believe Ranulf had to live through this kind of tragedy.
His wife and child were killed by a business rival. I can't begin to imagine how he must have felt.
The journal begins from the day after the incident and goes on for years. I mean, look at the dates.
He must have been chasing the killer for decades. It looks like he was consumed by the thought of revenge and nothing else.
But wait, there must be a mistake. Remember what Ranulf said before? He told us that he had never had a family of his own.
I don't think he was lying. I think that's what he honestly believes. I think he truly doesn't remember what happened. Look at these journal entries, the same words written over and over. He couldn't deal with reality. He must have cracked. Lost his sanity.
Yeah, and with it, all his memories.
In the end, it was the only way he could survive. Cutting himself off from the past is what's kept him going. He doesn't mourn his family, because he doesn't know they ever existed.
Agora tem que correr. Nossa, talvez esse bicho aqui deixa eu pausar o tempo mais uma vez.
You disgust me.
Nossa, bom, vai dar, porque né, vai... Tá, mais uma vez se acabar isso aqui.
Yusnaan branch of the Order of Salvation. A warrant has been issued for the arrest of the woman calling herself the Savior.
Glad they cleared out the pickpockets.
This way, ladies.
Short on
Yeah, I would have. But first, we have a reclusive patron to take care of.
I wonder what the people think of Snow these days. At one time, he was their benefactor. But now...
People are supposed to change. Not changing after hundreds of years is unnatural. But Snow... I didn't want to believe his change. The man who had believed in the future with unwavering optimism. The man who feared no pain to protect those he cared about. Snow, tell me, could even you have given in to despair? I need to know what you went through. What happened to you while I wasn't there? Wait for me.
Nossa, deu certinho o tempo, hein?
Time's a tick when you've changed into... Well, hello there. You clean up pretty nice. Are you ready to go? We're already prepping the stage. It's almost time for the big show. Break a leg.
One last thing. I'm gonna need all of your people to evacuate. There can't be anyone backstage. And the same goes for you. It's gonna be one hell of a bang.
Yeah, that's true. After all, you've put enough firepower in there to blow apart the theater, right?
So you noticed.
Listen, this is my theater we're talking about. Of course, I knew in an instant what would happen if we upped the fireworks like you wanted. Actors I could replace easily. But you were going to take out my audience as well. I can't let you do that.
So I've been wasting my time.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I just think you went a little overboard. So, I made a few adjustments. That stage may not survive the night, but no one will get hurt.
You don't mind?
Look, I get bored spitless doing the same play over and over and over again. The people want something new. And lady, I'm counting on you to give them exactly what they want.
I can act when I have to.
Good to hear, because it's about time for your cue. How many decades has it been since I looked forward to a show this much? You're my star. Now get out there and act me a savior beyond anything I've ever imagined.
Well, I won't even need to act. If it's the savior you want, you've got her.
Here, I fished this out of the props department. Might come in handy on stage.
As ideias do jogo.
Chosen one, become my blade. Cast aside all that you are. Throw down your life for the sake of my new world.
To save the people of this world, I would give everything I am. Hear our prayers, God. Let your blessings rain down upon us.
Yea, you are the true savior. Lead my people and become a beacon of salvation.
In the name of Radiant God, I bear aloft this light and banish the darkness.
Hey.
I'll show you a real fire. Let's see how you burn!
Voltei. Cutscene de 2 horas?
Due to the incident that occurred during the recent performance, all events.
I'm checking the situation now. It looks like the guards are so caught up in the confusion that the palace is wide open. It actually worked. To be honest, I had my doubts.
It's all thanks to that director helping us out. If we'd set up the explosion as you'd planned it, that play would have been a real tragedy.
Yes, I admit I might have miscalculated somewhat. But didn't you enjoy playing the leading role?
Next time you go on stage.
Not in that costume. Light, you need to head for the palace's top floor. That's where you'll find Snow.
Nossa, olha andar Heavy Guard nível 3, mano.
He's heading for the throne of the Lassie.
Fool could not have.
Ok, cada fase do quê? Ciclope, ó, isso aqui é bom. Precisa matar alguns desses ciclope aqui. Nossa, olha pra onde foi minha vida.
Bring back lost time. I'll bring back lost time.
quase morri, velho.
Death ends now. The goddess makes me powerful.
Nossa, se eu errar o... Operação gigantesca. Galinha do caralho. Mas aquele Ciclope lá, o esquema é esse Spark Strike aqui. Que apanha bem. Mas daqui eu não preciso mais ir, viu? A campanha, essa parte da campanha eu não vou fazer agora.
Got this.
Não dá? Eu vou ter que ir mesmo? Ah, vocês não querem.
Unfurl the wings of death. Dream of salvation.
Isso aqui é bem no comecinho do jogo lá no tutorial. O mesmo castelo daquela vez. Olha lá.
No more lies, just the truth. You can't read me. I challenge you.
There are already several chaos infusions within the palace. Watch out for monsters, and remember, be careful.
Eu acho que vai dar pra matar agora. Talvez dê pra fazer a quest principal daqui agora. Caralho, tô perdido, mano.
I don't think I have to remind you, but Snow is still a sea. Thanks to his bonds with the Foul Sea God, he's been granted special powers. However, in return for that terrible power,
He'll turn into a monstrous thief. A A beast without a mind or a heart. You're down. Fool could not hope.
Of course. We were the C1s too. All 6 of us.
Crushed under the fear of becoming Seath and cursing our fates. It was only by having each other that we made it through those horrifying.
É louco, vou enfrentar esse dragão agora não.
Shared that fate once, including Snow. I won't leave him to face it again. Not alone. You disgust me. Valhalla will welcome.
Valhalla. Pra cá mesmo. Andar na carruagem, não sei se dá tempo não, José. É louco, olha o tamanho do Biruleibe, filho. Tá doido.
Look familiar? That's the door you couldn't get through the first time you chased it. The ID you have now should unlock it. The chaos is even thicker inside. Be careful about rushing in there.
Tem 6.
Find your way. You can't read me. Can you see my blade? The mist clears, the cycle.
Excelente. Muito bicho aqui, velho.
I will strike you down.
Beleza, deu pra reequilibrar aqui a... Ah, não, velho. Sério mesmo?
Shine hope on the future.
Puta merda, tá vendo mó bem, mano. Ah, pra onde que eu vou aqui?
In half an hour, you can transport it back to the Ark.
Lá então, né? Eu vi. Não é pra cá não, é pra lá mesmo, ó.
Are you planning on stopping me all on your own?
Believe me, I have no intention of holding a weapon to you. Rather, I wish to fight by your side.
You would betray your patron?
Quite the opposite. I wish to save him. I believe you're fighting to free him from his cursed bonds. Isn't that the reason behind your actions? I have the same desire myself. Please, allow me to help.
I see. So you want to save Snow too, do you? Fine. But I can't take you with me, okay? You can definitely help me with supplies, though. What do you have?
The patron told...
Kill him without him?
Yes. That's all we can hear from the outsider.
I'm getting readings on Snow, and they're coming from the other side of that door. But they're growing weaker every minute. I've never seen so much chaos. It's consuming Snow and his power.
The door is completely frozen over. Is there another way in?
No, it's this or nothing. Burn something or melt it with magic. Do something.
I'm not so sure that'll work. This isn't regular ice. Someone conjured it up to keep us out. Or keep whatever's happening inside. Snow. He's sealed himself in.
So you think there's no way to open it? The chaos reaction is going off the charts. If it continues, this entire palace will be lost to the chaos.
Then we have to do something. There must be some way to melt this ice seal. I'm gonna search the area to see if I can find anything that might help.
And I'll try to come up with a plan.
Nossa, tô quase sem tempo já.
There are still several rooms that we haven't investigated yet. Why don't you check them out? I've managed to pull up a map of the palace, and there's a room ahead that seems promising. It's labeled as Snow's Chambers. Perhaps you can find some clue about that seal.
Parar o tempo e... Bom, vamos lá. Vem, filhote. Não deu.
Lightning strikes. The cycle of death ends now.
Aí, ó. Voltou pra 1 de novo, beleza. Então eu recuperei o... Gastei o CP ali.
According to the drawings I have of the palace's layout, this should be Snow's.
Ah, vai tomar no...
Doesn't look very comfortable, like a cage made to hold some wild beast or a cell made for a criminal to waste away in.
Why would there be such a room here? Was it meant to hold...
pior que é uma doideira que a gente vai, mano.
The doors in this area are connected to the monsters somehow. If you want to get them open, you're gonna have to kill the creatures.
Nossa, dois bitelos, viu?
I challenge you. The goddess makes me powerful. You can't read me. The goddess makes me powerful.
Nossa, apanhei, hein?
I recognize that pendant. That was the engagement gift that Snow gave to your sister, wasn't it? If he's left something so precious behind, Light, what if he...
You think he's lost it? Forgotten Sarah's love? Or did he just want to keep it safe?
I don't follow you.
Hope, I have an idea. I'm going back to that door. I want to see if this pendant can break the seal.
Do you think the pendant could work as some sort of key?
It better. If it doesn't, then I guess Snow is just beyond saving.
Lightning, you're not serious, right? We need to save him.
Hang in there, Snow. I'm coming to hear your side of the story. Did you just forget about the pendant? Your only memento of Sarah because you've thrown aside her love? Or did you to keep her memory safe, untouched by the darkness you step further into every day? That frozen door will give me the answer. If you still love Sarah like you once did, if you're still the Snow I used to know, then the pendant will break the seal. But if the door... or it doesn't open...
I'll share.
Poção aqui, né, mano?
Then there is no way left for me to save you.
Faltam 3 minutos. Bom, e até aqui agora. Vamos ver se eu consigo matar o cara, né?
If you've locked yourself up in there because you thought it was what Sarah would want, think again. Or did you never really know her? The only thing she wanted was you. Don't you abandon her now. Don't deny her that wish.
Hey, it's the High and Mighty Savior. You here to bring God's judgment on me? Not like it worked for you before, but you look different this time. Ready to listen to reason?
Isn't that my line? Looking at this city, I'd begun to worry that you weren't the Snow I once knew. But it looks like nothing will ever change you.
Yeah, sorry about last time. I had to test you, though. Had to know you were the real Lightning. So I left behind Sarah's pendant and sealed myself up in here. I figured that if you were an imposter, you'd never think to use a trinket to bust through that seal. But you knew exactly what that pendant means, and what to do with it. So you really are our Lightning. I'm glad you're real, sis. Now I can put my last worries to rest.
I'm not your sister.
But you understand like no one else does. I bet you figured out as soon as you saw that room. It's a prison. A nice grave for a monster like me.
How can there be this much chaos?
It's pretty hard to swallow, huh? Worst thing is, it just keeps on growing. It's all I can do to keep it contained so it doesn't spread. When I destroy this last infusion, that'll be the end of me. I'll be out of power. It's Seath time. But I'm the patron. It's part of the job, keeping everyone safe. Kept it at bay all this time. You'll protect him, won't you? There's no need for me.
Snow!
Stay back! Let me do this! I'm tired of being useless. For 500 years, I watched the world fall into chaos. I watched it die. I couldn't stop it! Don't you get that? Give me this last thing! Let me get it right just this once!
Damn it, you're not trying to do the right thing. You're running away. You're looking for a way out, a death that's no different than suicide. How can you face Sarah after that?
Say what you want, Lightning. Nothing is gonna change the fact that I swore to make Sarah happy, and instead I couldn't even keep her from dying. I know I'll never see her again.
Snow, stop this.
This is what I deserve! I know it, and you know it! So come on! Do your worst! I'm sorry, Lightning. I know it's selfish, but I have to ask you one last favor. Destroy me, my Seath.
Destroy you? You've got to be kidding. You want me to be your sister, then you say something like that. You're asking too much, Snow!
You're asking me to kill you?
Bring it! Better?
The goddess makes me powerful.
See the monster I've become! You know my weakness!
I'll bring back Lock. The cycle of death ends
Unfurl the wings of death. Try to keep up.
Finish me off! Can't hold on much longer.
Nossa, foi pro chão aí, meu amigo. É bala.
The chaos, it's disappearing.
Snow sure is something, isn't he? He swallowed up all that chaos and kept it at bay. He sacrificed himself to keep the city safe. And his only reward was to turn into a monster. How about you do him a favor? Do what he asked. That thing's not even him anymore. It's kinder to put it out of its misery. Yep, Snow's gone, and you know what? The only hope for his soul lies in death. So that's it. Oh, that is good. I bet he became a Sith right now because he wanted you to kill him.
You know nothing about Snow.
Come back! Snow! Who knows nothing about Snow now? You said you understood his pain, didn't you? Like you know what the past 500 years were like. Every day blaming himself for Sarah, trying to fix the world. He's been fighting to protect people while you snoozed away in a dream world. I bet he really was relieved that you decided to wake up and get back to the world of the living. I bet he thought he could finally put an end to his misery. He drew on every last bit of strength and threw himself into the darkness. So why don't you just set him free already? Don't you think that's what Sarah would want?
I wanna save you, make you free, but I just don't know how. Sarah would know. I know she would. If she was just here now, she'd find a way to reach and bring you back. Not here. No matter how much we wish she was, and I can't be what she was. Snow, the only thing I can do is do what you asked of me. But please, don't let your feelings for Sarah disappear into the chaos. She never stopped believing in you. No matter how far away your journey took you, or how long you stayed apart, she thought she would be with you again! I know she still believes it now! Her soul is dreaming of being with you again right now, you stupid fool! If you're not here anymore, then what is my sister supposed to come home to? Snow, I'm begging you. You have to live. I need you, Snow, to bring Sarah back.
For a second there, I thought you cared. You only want me around so I can bring Sarah back? Oh, my good looks and charm aren't reason enough.
Yeah, right. With that hair.
Damn it, Light. You always were a hard case. I've spent how many centuries watching the world slip away from me? And even when I give everything I got to protect it, I don't get a single thanks. So I finally say enough is enough, look for a nice place to die, and you ruin that too.
Sorry about that. You were forced to hold down the fort a long time. It was my fault.
You gonna make it up to me?
Don't get too cocky. Listen, Snow. The world is ending, and soon there's no way for any of us to stop it. But don't give up. You've got to believe. Believe that even when this world ends, a new world will be born from the ashes. That's where we'll find hope again. It won't die with the world. I'll make sure that. Trust me. I just need more time. I need you.
I know. To save the day. I'm on it, sis. I'm still the patron of Yusnaan, right? You sure are hard with your friends, you know that? What if you killed me? We'd have trouble facing Sarah then.
I knew you'd be fine. You're too stubborn to die. Take care of Sarah. Please, help her find her way back. Stay strong. Someday you'll be all she has.
When you put it like that, guess I got no choice but to do what I can. I don't know what I can really do. Sure, Lightning says bring me back. But would you even want to come with me? I'm the guy who couldn't keep a single promise. Do you still want me, Sarah? Not like you can answer me. So do I just wait? No, I'm gonna bring you home. Like a real hero.
Deu pra matar, eu achei que ia ser mais complicada, viu? É que eu acho que não deu tempo dele soltar os combos, porque acho que se ele tá fudido. Para que ele tomou o primeiro ali, caiu, meu amigo. Olha aqui, ó. 112 de força, 28 de magia, mais 1, ataque bar mais 10.
Man, reminded me.
Puta, não dá pra voltar? Final do terceiro dia. Nossa, o terceiro dia... Porra, fizemos coisa pra caramba, cara.
Putting wishes in the mouths of the dead, that's pretty low. You can't say what Sarah would want, even if she weren't dead, yet you go making up handy lies. She would have wanted you to do this. No, she wouldn't want you to do that. That's just plain dishonest.
You want me to apologize? Are you saying Sarah wouldn't have wanted me to save Snow from that hell? You told me to do it in the first place.
Sorry, but I'm special, you see? The rules don't apply to me. Anyway, Sarah's not even dead. And I'm not talking about any of that sweet, oh, she's still alive in everyone's heart garbage. You know?
I don't need you to tell me that. I know she's not gone. I know her soul is here with us. I can feel her presence even now.
Isn't that just what you want to believe? How do you know you're not just too scared to face the truth, clinging to some false idea of hope? You know, you're a lot weaker than I thought you were, sis.
Deu pra estender mais um dia, hein? Bom. Vou estender mais um dia ainda do...
Well, it's that time again.
Peço.
I still have those memories, you know, of when I first met Snow. I was with my mother. Her name was Nora. For a long time, I wanted to kill Snow. I dreamed of plunging a dagger into his heart, whispering my mother's name in his ear. I still remember our first meeting. It didn't go well. Mother was with me. There was a battle going on. She joined Snow to protect me, and then she was killed. I saw it happen, and I blamed Snow. I remember I was angry and filled with rage. I vowed to kill him, but you saved me. You showed me a way out of my anger. Looking back on it now, it's like it happened to someone else. I remember being angry, but I have no idea how that felt. Perhaps it's been too long.
Como é que ficou nossos status? Olha aí, ó, mais, nossa, basicamente 2.000. Mais 297 de força, 204 de magia, mais Akbar, mais 2 de E. Cara, bom, hein? Tá muita missão. Nossa, 2.000 de vida a mais, velho. Muito bom. É isso. Então eu vou fazer uma pausa agora. Nós fizemos o terceiro episódio do Lightning Returns, o terceiro dia, né? Inclusive conseguimos matar o... Matar não, né? Salvar o Snow. Então nós já temos 2 dos 4 feitos. Vai ter muita side quest que vai aparecer lá em Yusnaan, agora que só aparece depois que completa a quest principal. E ainda tem mais 2 mapas que a gente vai começar, né, no próximo episódio lá do Lightning Returns. Começar agora o próximo mapa. Eu não sei se eu vou fazer lá Dead Dunes ou se se nós vamos lá pro outro mapa lá. Eu acho que eu vou pro terceiro e vou deixar o Dead Dunes pro mais lógico. Ou não, né? Aí eu vou aproveitar, vou almoçar também, né, Cris? Tá triste, eu tô morrendo de fome, velho. Já é 1h50 já, ó. Na hora, né? Beleza, povo? Então eu vou bater um rango. E aí depois, daqui 1 horinha mais ou menos, eu acho que eu volto. Não vou dar certeza por hoje. Dependendo da Carla, né? Foi na Fabiola fazer a unha. Beleza? E aí depois, então, a gente... Qualquer coisa volta hoje ou... Não acontecer. Aí é só amanhã a partir das 18 horas e... Olha, amanhã tá preocupante, viu? Beleza? Valeu, turma. Até mais, hein? Então, é nóis.